I mean, it's just great to get a road win. It just doesn't really matter. You guys know how hard they are to come by.
How about Loftus with the 15 points and bouncing back?
It was dynamic. I mean, that's, our guard's got to continue to step it up, and she is the one that is capable of doing it very well. I mean, she was pretty fired up today and definitely wanted to start, gaining up some consistency with her play because she's talented enough to bring this to us every night.
What can you say about Darius Falk in her debut today?
It was nice, but I tell you what, before I get into everything, just welcome to Asia Jackson because, she's been riddled, I told you guys, with some bumps and bruises and things, and it's kind of knocked her back a little bit, and I think she really got her confidence back tonight, and I think that is important because the guard play, we need to continue embracing our guard play, so I was really proud of her tonight. On the defensive end, limiting her mistakes, and then obviously attacking very well on the offensive end. So I really want to talk about those guys that have been grinding it out, and then obviously to have Darius on the floor, she changes the whole aura of the game and her ability to find people, to put people in the right position to score. I mean, she got the ball in a way that just makes it easier for her, and I think that's just our frustrations from Fordham on Friday night was just how difficult it was for us to score in the area that we want to score. So it's nice to have that type of leadership on the floor and that type of toughness.
Your best scorer shoots 2 of 15. Just talk about your defensive effort overall.
Yeah, that was what we really were prodding today on, trying to really plug their penetration, which you saw that they were really good about that. We kind of slipped up a couple times in transition D, but we really were doing a good combination of switching, different things. We didn't really lay off the press. That press is, for a lot of reasons why we continued to do it, and we just got to keep scrambling with that. But I was just really proud of that whole, defensive effort. The rebounding, they're a strong rebounding team, and I think we out-rebounded them 44-40. So just in a very big team win, everyone that came in did their part of contributing and bringing their value to the floor.
Second half they got close.
Yeah.
More in the first half they got close. What did you change in the locker room?
Well, let me just tell you, every game they played except their first game. So Virginia Tech, it was like 19-21 with 5 minutes left in the first half, and then it was cut. And I watched that game I don't know how many times. I mean, they were just a team that doesn't go away, and then you see what happens where you get a call, don't get a call. I burned a couple timeouts to stop that momentum shift because it can, a team like that can be streaky, but they don't give up. And I think knowing that going in, we as coaches know it even more than they do because we watch more film, but we really drove it home. I thought Denise King did a great job of driving this home. Don't panic. It was a couple timeouts where we just said, take a deep breath, don't panic, quit being too geared up, just handle yourself and, and do what we do and take care of business. So whether it was getting 2 stops in a row defensively, to answer your question directly, that was one of our keys in there, to get 2 stops in a row, and then we switched up our defense. Just off and on a couple times, showed man and showed zone.
How do you prepare for when a team gives you a zone or gives you a press when you're so used to working on it offensively?
Yeah, I mean, they had to do what they needed to do. I mean, we work on our press breaks all the time. We have one just in the hat that we do all the time, and we can handle. We just kind of sometimes we forgot a little bit and ran back. But I think now having 2 point guards on the floor a lot, we're just gonna have to work on because Darius wants to come to the ball and Krista wants to come to the ball. So, but yeah, we haven't been pressed a lot, but we can handle it. We got really good ball handlers, people that can see the floor. I mean, really, generally pressing us is dangerous because I think Krista can just rip you apart, and Darius can do the same thing.